Hello, hello, my beautiful Libras. This is your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of July the 7th to the 13th. Let's see what your download message is. Keeping in mind that that this is just a general. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you. Only take what does, throw the rest out into the universe. Never try to force a reading. The download message you have is the card choices. So let's see what you have here for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect here for your tarot messages? Let's see what we have. All right. Coming in, excuse me, Libra, with your first card, you've been given the King of Swords. Your next card is the beautiful Nine of Pentacles. In your center position, you have the Hangman. Coming in your next position, you have the Seven of Pentacles. And your final card is the Leap of Faith, the Fool. Okay, let's see what we've got this week. All right, so your first card, as I said, your download message is choices. So you may be subjected and have to step up to the plate to make some choices. Some may be easy, some may be difficult, depending on who this is for. But think wisely, be mindful, weigh your options, what's going to serve you to your greater good when making these choices, okay? Sometimes you have to think of the other people that are involved in making the choices too. Now, coming in with your life or your career card, you've got brilliance. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition, are being recognized. Your ideas bring recognition. Okay, I was right the first time. Okay, so listen, this is about you all of a sudden getting that light bulb moment. You know, oof, all of a sudden you see the light, your third eye opens, and now you've got this inspiration to move forward with some new idea, goal, or passion that you have. You have the gifts at your fingertips. You have the talent. You have the ability. You have access to doing what it is you need to do, okay, and completing it well. This is all about you shining brightly and being able to tap into your talents and use them, getting recognized for what you can do. Now, the King of Swords is underneath that. And the King of Swords is that individual who is wise, worldly, educated, and has a fairly good upright standing in the community. This person may be stepping forward to give you wise counsel, guide you, teach, preach, and convey some information that will be beneficial to you. You could be hiring a legal eagle for something. Maybe you need somebody to notarize a signature that's legal. Anything, okay? You could be doing things with, with somebody who's going to guide you through a process here. Coming in next in your focus part of the reading, you've got the horse spirit. And we know that when we see a horse run, we think of what great freedom. Freedom's yours. So if you've been feeling hemmed in, penned down, boxed in, confined, all of a sudden now, because you have this ability to see clearly, you've got this clear sight line now to go after what you want this week. So you're going to have this beautiful feeling of freedom now to call your own shots and make your own plans and your own choices. Underneath is a Nine of Pentacles, beautiful card of finally feeling that you come into your own, seeing success coming in, being able now to relax and feel a little bit of relief. Walking in your garden of abundance, as I say, and being able to overlook all of that and pick and choose and make those choices of these beautiful opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. Great card of success, beautiful. Doing well in business too. That's what that card means for entrepreneurs. Now, in your center position, which could be your challenge position, you've got the Wizard of Awareness. This is about you keeping an open mind. This is about you delving deep, doing your research, finding things out in the background that you may need. There may be things that you haven't learned yet that are going to surface for you, secrets in the background that could be instrumental and a key for you to move forward. Don't be afraid. Don't be demanding, though. Don't try to force things. You know, he waves that wand and he forces things to happen. This is a card that says don't do that. Let things flow smoothly this week. Try not to force things. Hangman comes in underneath that, and that's all about, you may be being in a pause state of action. Things aren't moving very quickly right now. You could be waiting for something or hear something coming in, but you're hanging in limbo. Basically, you have the ability to get off there and hit the ground running, but I think you're doing something here in the background. While there you have this pause state of action, it's giving you time to reassess, reevaluate, and find information out here you need to know. Then you're going to be able to move. This is a temporary pause. It's not going to last forever. Now, in your messages from Spirit and your guides, what do you need to surrender to? Apparently low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Now, we all get in these moods where we start to doubt our motives and start to doubt our path and, our intentions, and we start to feel that maybe, we're not going to be capable of it. Let that go. I'm here to tell you, my beautiful, beautiful Libras, you've done everything right, because the Seven of Pentacles is you planting your seeds deep and perfectly good. So you may be thinking that things aren't happening quick enough for you. You've invested your time, a lot of time, into some project, some passion, something that you are expecting to see rewards come in the return for your hard work. And maybe you're feeling that you're waiting, and you're feeling that, I've done all this, it hasn't happened yet, I'm not getting, and you could be seeing increments of success coming in. And remember, small wins are still wins. Now, you've planted your seeds deep. This is unnecessary worry. You will hear, okay? You will hear. Just be patient. Coming in at the end of the week, you've got the fork in the road. So like the Hangman, you could be at a crossroads right now, trying to make a decision or a choice. Which way do I go, right? So sit and weigh your options. Do some self-reflection. Ask yourself what would benefit you to your greater good. Okay, there's a high road and a low road, right? I tell people this all the time. If I'm doing a reading and they get two offers coming in on a job, I'll say, well, this one's going to pay more money and this one's going to give you more freedom. Choose which is more important to you. Because if you're going to get paid more money, you can bet you're going to have to do twice the work. If you want to get less money and have the option of having more holidays, more freedom, and be more at peace, then you're going to pick that one. So this is similar. There could be a fork in the road, and you're in the process, Libra, trying to make a decision. Which one do I choose? It could have to do with any topic in your life, but you're going to make a decision here. Excuse me. Here you are on the precipice of wanting to launch something. Ready to take a launch, ready to jump into something new, and you're not quite there. You're hanging on by a string here because not because of lack of confidence, but for some of you it might be that. Because you might be feeling, I'm worried about it failing and not happening. Don't do that, because you've got everything that it takes now. The universe is saying you have to be prepared to take this leap, to have everything that you need, okay? I always say don't jump off that cliff till you check your parachute. So being prepared is a really good thing when we refer to this card, the Fool. You're nobody's fool. This is a leap of faith. Go after it, but make sure you've got everything in order before you do. As I say, cross your T's, dot your I's, and get your ducks in a row. Okay, let's see what we have here. Clarification, verification, and validation. My beautiful spirit. What do my beautiful Libras need to see, know, and expect in addition to this reading? Okay. All righty. Whoops. See what we got here. All right. Okay, your first card coming in on that King of Swords, again, double message. I love it. So you're going to see success with that Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, you've got the Midas touch with the King of Pentacles. You've got the Strength card, stronger than you think you are, and having patience. Holding on to your money. You're waiting for something here. Don't you love how these cards all correlate? And you're working on your goals here, getting prepared. Okay, so your first card again is that Nine of Pentacles, walking in your garden of abundance. Maybe you're opening a business. Maybe you're needing wise counsel from this king. And when it comes to legalities and insurances and signatures that have to be notarized. But you're definitely going to succeed here when we see a double message like this. Now, the King of Pentacles lands on this next. And this is going to give you total freedom because of the Nine of Pentacles and the King. The King is a Midas touch. Basically, you could fall in a pile of it and come up smelling like a rose. If there are doors of opportunity that start to present themselves to you, Libra, don't be afraid to do your research. Don't be afraid to walk through them. Hold your head high because you can't make a mistake. Coming in on top of the Hangman, you've got the Strength card. It's also the card of restraint. I always say restraint. That's one of the most powerful things that we have to do, and to hold back. This is a card that says don't get caught up in any heated moment and say things you're going to regret later because you can't take words We can't take back words that we say. This is a card of looking at a situation, being more patient, being more understanding, being more listening to the other side of the story, being more forgiving, compassionate and understanding, tolerant and patient. Coming in on the Seven of Pentacles, you may be holding on to something here. And this is the Four of Pentacles, which often is indicative and refers to the extremes in which you save or spend your money. I think you're being mindful. I think you're watching your money. She's holding on. Okay, she's not letting go. She's being very careful. She's budgeting, and she's making sure she's going to have what she needs. I think you're going to see, maybe this is that waiting period. You're waiting to see your return for your hard work and effort. Just be patient. It's coming. Coming in next on that leap of faith, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, working hard on your goals. This is a card of possibly being an apprentice or learning something new at your place of employment. Or you're going back to school to take some sort of credit or trade or something to put on your resume to level you up that next rung on the ladder of success. Stay focused. Pay attention to the details, because you are going to get recognized for the excellent work you're putting out there. Well, my beautiful Libras, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I will see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Libras.